Grand Rising. So, today we're going to talk about God and who God truly is and who God is not, because the whole world has been duped by the system. The system thinks they're God. You have pastors telling you how to live your life. Okay, you have doctors telling you what you need to do to make your body healthy. You have teachers controlling your children, telling them how exactly they need to act. Sit on the floor, sit on the floor. Hey, don't put your feet out like that. We're going to sit crisscross applesauce. You need to sit just like that right now. Sit on the floor. No, you can't get a drink of water. No, you can't go to the bathroom. We have a judicial system playing God, literally turning people into criminals for trying to contact their children. You have a system, CPS, DCF, who is literally trafficking children. I am in this group, you guys. It says stop CPS from legally trafficking children, which is what Andrew's family has done with his daughters. They have not allowed their daughters his daughter's rights to see him or speak to him, which is child trafficking. Okay, this is child trafficking. It's happening, not just in Andrew's case, but in these CPS, DCF, these cases. What they're doing to these children is so traumatizing. Okay, CPS isn't just going in and removing kids that their parents are literally like, those aren't the kids that are being removed. There are so many situations and accidents and mistakes that happen, right? And these parents are being punished for it and then having their children removed for things that are not legitimate reasons. And you have these judges playing God with DCF and these attorneys and everything else. And it's actually really scary, dude. Like, these attorneys and judges are like gatekeeping the law, and they actually believe they're God. Like, they really do believe like they are God and they have so much say over our lives. But who's paying attention to what they're doing in their lives and what their families are doing and how their kids are turning out? Because the people who are usually on top, like politicians think they're gods. This whole, when you're in school and you're pledging your allegiance to a flag, is a form of idolatry. When you're pledging your allegiance to a god under that flag, which god is it you are pledging your allegiance to? Which satanic ritual, psychological warfare were we forced unto to literally, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Hi, Hitler. That's what that is. And people have no clue, because in school we were not taught real history and what actually happened. If you actually research real history and what this country is founded on and the evil things that have taken place, the evil things that are taking place today, the fact that people circumcise their sons, that is sexual assault at the worst level to a baby. You're cutting off the part with the most nerves in the body. If there's so many nerves in that foreskin that they're cutting off, it's not just like it's no big deal. There's a reason why these babies are screaming, crying, and I do think that's a reason why we're seeing so many men treating women the way they treat them these days. Because I have had lots of boyfriends, okay? And I have been very fucking frustrated, and me and my friends have been talking about it, okay? And I know women can be frustrating too, right? A lot of us have been fucked up and jacked up too. But what is happening right now in our country, it's like a war. And it's a war against ourselves. God is not a man in the sky. God is not something that you worship on Sundays or on Saturdays or whatever day you go to fucking church, okay? God is you. You are God. And the way that you're treating people is nasty. It is the Antichrist. Okay? When I was in these Facebook groups, I was in these groups where I was like, where is the Antichrist? Because the Bible talks about the Antichrist. The Bible also talks about multiple Antichrists. What I believe the Antichrist is, it's the whole church system. It's the whole religious system that controls and divides people up. Because Christ is love. It's supposed to be God, right? The God frequency within you. We have a Christos oil that goes up and down our body, right? Into our brain. Like, there's like this oil when your body's aligned and your chakras aligned. But right now we have a system that creates sick people and makes it reliant on it. The school system. People are too reliant on the school system. They're too reliant on the medical system. They're too reliant on their churches. They're too reliant on everybody else but their own self. Because here's the truth. You have something inside of you. It's your consciousness. It's the voice within you that tells you. It's the only thing that knows you, right? Because it can see everything you're doing. Like, you have your memory of everything you've ever done. Your mom does not. Your dad does not. Your sister does not. Your children do not. They do not know everything that you have gone through and experienced. Nobody knows everything that you've done or that's happened to you except for you. So only your spirit can tell you what's right or wrong. Your own spirit will use your intuition to speak to you. It's the voice within. But a lot of us are having it shut off, right? There's lots of people in the churches who wanted to leave abusive marriages, but their pastor said, oh no, just work it out. Just work it out. And when they did finally leave, they were exiled from the church, from their community, for making a really hard decision. It is really hard to leave an abuser. Okay? They manipulate, they make you feel bad. There's so many, like, it's not just a physical abuse, it's also an emotional abuse, because we are also emotional beings. And you're seeing people in these churches or in these courtrooms who get emotional and then get punished for being emotional, or by police officers, right? Like, you have somebody running at you with a gun. What are you going to do? I don't care if it's a fucking police officer. I used to be like, oh, why'd they run? Why'd they run? Well, when I didn't know, right, what was actually happening by police officers to civilians, like, I thought that it was like, oh yeah, why'd you run? No. Now I know why they ran. Because there's a lot of things that have been hushed by the police officers, by these police departments. Our tax dollars who are paying for these police departments, these police officers, they are covering things up. Not just Rosemont Police, but police all around. They cover up for their kind, okay? That's a problem with me. There should be transparency between law enforcement and the civilians. I don't care if they're worried about an outrage or an upcry or whatever else. We have a right to know the truth. We, the people, have a right to know the truth about everything. And everything is being gatekept by the system that we are a part of. They actually think that it's a godly system that gets to play God in every aspect. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. We as humans have a right to do what we want, when we want, with our bodies. And yes, there are things that come with consequences. When you do bad things, even you do good things, there is a karma that happens. You reap what you sow, you guys. So if you are going to be stealing from people, you're going to get your karma. It's going to come back and hit you. The fear of God that you're supposed to have is the fear of the natural law. Not a fear of some man in the sky that's going to come down and smite you and burn you in hell for eternity. That does not happen. What happens is you live in hell here on earth, and the fire that you're burning in is inside your body. It's the anxiety, it's the irritability, it's the anger, it's all these negative energies inside your body. That's the fire. That's hell. Okay, when you're living in heaven, you feel joyous and happy, and you're just like laughing and giggling, and you're just like, woo, dancing, having a great time. Not allowing all the things in the world to, like, manipulate your energies. Because we are energy beings, you guys. The system we're a part of is terrifying me. And you have literally family members, like, calling the Nazis to come take your children. Okay, a lot of these cases in the CPS case I'm seeing, even my own sister, right, who's a religious person, very Christian, called Child and Family Services on me because I didn't enroll my daughter by October 1st. She called by, like, the 3rd of October. Okay, and the law is I have to send my letter of intent to homeschool by October 1st. Well, I didn't send it by October 1st, and she called by the 3rd or whatever it was to tattle on me. Like, that is crazy. When I've told people, my clients, this, they're like, your sister? I'm like, dude, I can't even. Like, stalkerish harassment behavior by family members, and not just mine, it's other people's as well. Like, these people I've been talking to in these groups, because I like to investigate the truth, which is what I do with Andrew's case. And yeah, there's some things that Andrew has done where it's like, ugh. But I read his court documents. Like, what they did is conspire against him. So whether or not the murder is real or not, the conspiracy is real. What they did to him is a conspiracy. It's evil. He hates the word demonic. But it is. What these people, family members, are doing to each other is demonic. I have asked questions to other people in these in that CPS group, the Stop CPS and Legally Trafficking Children. And I've got to know some of these people in these groups, like, had, like, deep conversations, heard their stories, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck is happening right now? Like, these children are, and then, because these little 7-year-olds or 6-year-olds or whatever are crying, right? They're crying for their mom, they're crying for their mommy in these foster care systems. These foster parents are punishing them for crying. Go to your room if you're gonna cry. Stop crying. You need to stop crying. You just stole this girl from her mother, and you want her to stop crying, and she only gets supervised visitations like once a week, where this mom has to drive 6 hours, go pay for hotels, gas, all the things in her car, and they still won't give her daughter back. It's been 20 months, you guys. My friend from Florida who is going through this right now, and I can't even, I've literally cried for her because I can't even imagine her own family who actually did have mental health problems, right? Doesn't even work, religious, her and her mom religious, like, she left she left them Just like I did. I ran away from my family because I cannot stand that religious mindset. It's so gross to me. And it's like they judge and shame and make fun of people. And it's just like, I don't like that. I don't like the control. It's them trying to control you and tell you what's right and wrong. It's like, I'm not listening to you on what's right and wrong because I see your lives and I see the way you treat people. And that is wrong. So I'm not going your way. I'm going my way. Right? My image is what I care about, not your image. You've already shown me your image. I don't like your image. Okay? I like my image. I want to be my image. I want to listen to my own God and tell me what's right or wrong, what I should with my body, what I should with my children, not what a system or my parents or my sister is telling me to do with my children. That's not how that works. Okay? You're not God. You're not my God. I have my own God. Oh, so cool. I have my own God. And my God has told me some shit, okay? My God has told me a lot of shit. We have conversations every single day. I literally have like memories popping up from childhood constantly. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened to me. Wow, Stephanie, and I've had to take the time to cry about it because I wasn't allowed to cry as a child because my emotions irritated those above me. My gods, the ones who thought they were my gods, my parents, my grandparents, right? My teachers, the physical elders of this earth are not like the whole respect your elders thing. No, they weren't respectful to me, but I'm supposed to respect them. No, children are just as equal as adults. Okay, they're very much aware. The only thing they don't have that we are supposed to lead them and guide them with is the common sense. Like to us, like we can like, right? If you kick a glass, it's gonna spill. But when you're a kid and you've never kicked a glass before, you've never seen a glass kicked, you don't know what's going to happen because you haven't seen it before. You haven't witnessed it. So how are you supposed to understand? But then we like get mad at kids. Why would you do that? What were you thinking? And you shame them and you yell at them. But it's like, they didn't know any better, dude. Like, I know for me, I've gotten pissed about spilled milk. Like, oh God, are you kidding me? Like getting all mad because water spilled. Or milk spilled or whatever. It's like, just clean it up. Why are you making your child afraid because they accidentally did something? We're like creating this fear in our children and stuff. And it's like the way we treat them is like not kind. Like you don't give them any rights to their bodies. Like you say they can't be on screen time. So yet you guys all sit and scroll and fucking oh no, I'm working. This is work. I'm checking emails. Like you may give your excuses on why you're on your phone, but your kids want to connect with you. Your children want to connect. We were meant to connect with our children. And right now we're in a system that segregates children from their parents, right? You have these moms going in who are having their children literally cut out of their bodies. That completely destroys the natural process of childbirth. There's something that's supposed to happen to women when you give birth to a child. And right now we are having them literally cut out of us. I had both my children cut out of me. They sold me on C-sections. They sold me their fear without letting the natural process happen. They sold me their fear and charged me thousands of dollars for something that I did not need. And that was not good for me and my child. It was the first part of his trauma in this world. It also is trauma on my body. Okay? It's not okay what our system is doing to humans. They're making them sick and unhealthy. I got off all the pharmaceuticals. I went inward. I studied herbs and natural like nutrition, like wellness. And I have completely like healed my body, you guys. Like, I mean, I just had a baby. And this is, okay, look at my little baby right here. Look how big he is. He's only 6 months, but like, our system is destroying people. Our system is not God, but they're playing God. And so you need to get back to the true God, which is within you. Okay, go within you, and listen to your God to tell you what's right. And that God will tell you to pull your children out of school, to love them, to play with them, to cherish this life because we only get one life to live. And we are selling, right now we are selling our soul to the devil by selling your life away, okay? You are to sell your image. Your image is what, like, you're supposed to go out and like, woo, you know, like you, like the image of you. I have my own personality that comes out, right, with the way I present myself. I have my own look, right? I got these fucking mad-ass eyebrows that people always think I'm angry because I got these eyebrows, but listen, I'm not angry. I'm actually really happy a lot of the times, but people assume, right, that I'm angry by their own perspective, like their own assumptions, their own fears. Because we all have our own fears that are always playing in our minds and our own God telling us to do things. And we're supposed to listen to that God, okay? Love you. Have a great day.